Hey Waypoint friends, before we get started with this week's Read and Reflect, if you are distracted by the shirt that I'm wearing, that's on purpose, because this is a shameless plug. This shirt says, "Move in the direction of freedom." This is a shameless plug for something called the Set Free Movement, which is a ministry that impacts those who have been human trafficked, to prevent that, or to help them to have better futures. So I really encourage you to check that out, Set Free Movement, and you can Google that to find out more information about it. This week we are looking at, from the book of James, James chapter 1, and it's verses 1 through 4. And this week I'm reading out of the New Living Translation. So it says, beginning with verse 2, "Dear brothers and sisters, when troubles of any kind come your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy. For you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. So let it grow. For when your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect and complete, needing nothing." This is one of those verses, when you first read it, it sounds like you put it in the "yeah, right" category. Are you crazy, God? Consider it all a joy when you encounter all kinds of difficulty. What we're talking about is navigating our way through tough stuff in life, and all of us have tough stuff. This has been a really tough year and a half. And James writes that whenever you encounter tough stuff, difficulties, tests, trials, sometimes the word's even translated as temptations, consider it joy and consider it an opportunity to learn from that. We rejoice over that, not because of what we're experiencing. We don't pretend that what we're experiencing isn't hard. It is hard, but it is an opportunity for us to grow and develop. It says, for when our faith is tested, it produces endurance. And when endurance has its perfect outcome, we become perfect and complete, lacking in nothing. This only makes sense if we remember that from God's perspective, the point of our being followers of Jesus, the point of giving our lives to Christ, is that we become like Jesus and we become more and more people who live the way that he lived. And so as we find ourselves running into things that stretch us, that push us beyond our comfort zones, it tests us and it allows us to build endurance and resilience. And as we experience that more and more, we have the chance to be more fully developed into the likeness of Jesus. I get this because as a teacher and a trainer, I give tests and I give quizzes and I give examinations. When I give those examinations, my goal is that my students will be able to demonstrate what they know, what they learned, and how they can apply that in real world situations and problems. And it's a reminder to me that whenever I'm going through tough stuff in life, there are three agendas involved. The first agenda is my agenda. I want my life to be as easy as possible. I want to basically go through life on cruise control. There's another agenda, however. There is an agenda of the enemy, of Satan. Satan will often throw hard stuff, trials, temptations, difficult circumstances in our way in order to trip us up and to destroy our relationship with God. God's agenda in allowing those things to happen is for us to demonstrate our growth, to lean on him heavily and lean into him more deeply, to draw from his word and to apply that into the circumstances in which we find ourselves. So my encouragement to you this week is whatever tough stuff you're navigating your way through right now, consider it joy. Consider it that it is an opportunity that God is providing for you to trust him more, lean into his word more deeply, and to navigate in ways that help you to become more like Jesus. And I would encourage you to think more deeply on this. Check out Pastor Chris's message from this Sunday, August 22nd, from the book of Job. Have a terrific week.